Hello and welcome to episode 161 of Movies with Us. I'm Marcus.
I'm DJ.
And this is the movie review show that reviews genre movies from the beginning sometimes. Today, reviewing the 2018 release of Peter Pan. Nope. Peter Rabbit. Nope. Bumblebee. Nope. Nope. All right, let's do this one last time. We're doing the 2018 release of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's directed by, that's a last name, Jesus.
Good luck.
Bob Pepperoni. Bob Perschetti. Probably, actually, yeah? Perschetti? Perschetti, yeah. Peter Ramsey also directed it. And Rodney Rothman. Screenplay by Phil Lord and Rodney Rothman. Story by Phil Lord. Produced. No way. This guy's been everywhere. Jesus Christ. I feel like I should hate this dude, too.
He's involved in anything Sony.
Yeah, I know, but I just feel like
he does bad movies, yeah.
Yeah, and he's notoriously known for bad movies. So him touching his decent stuff is wow.
To be fair, though, I think he's just involved in any Sony movie.
That's true. But it's like seeing Weinstein's name. Not granted, he's not a Weinstein, but it's just just seeing his name. It's like he did. They do Daredevil or no? Was that not Sony?
Who? Avi?
Yeah, Avi Arad. We're talking about, by the way. What was the old Sony films that were just shit? Okay, here we go. Blade, X-Men, Blade 2, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Hulk X2. So not terrible stuff. Punisher, Blade Trinity's bad. Elektra, Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider. Anyways, yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, man, that's just the ones that were released by Sony, so.
Oh, he helped produce Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I think Sony was a little bit involved with Marvel before they were bought out by Disney.
Homecoming, too.
Oh,
Venom. Did we say Venom? Did we say him last time?
Yes.
Wow.
Homecoming is because Sony and Marvel.
Yeah, duh. He did Borderlands. Oof. Yeah, produced by Avi Arad, Amy Pascal, Phil Lord, and Christopher Miller, and Christina Steinberg. Whew, okay, we got some names, people. Okay, hold on. We got Shameik Moore as
This movie stars.
Did I not say that?
No.
This movie stars Shameik Moore as Miles Morales, Jake Johnson as Peter Parker.
I didn't like him.
Peter B. Parker. Really?
I didn't like the voice. It bothered me the entire movie.
He's the main Peter Parker that follows him around, right? The whole time, not the one that died.
He's the bum one, yeah.
I liked him. I'm surprised you don't like his voice.
His voice didn't work for me. I don't know. It bothered me.
You must hate this movie then, huh? For me overhyping it to Yuri saying this kind of stuff. It's a good movie. Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy / Spider-Woman. Mahershala Ali as Aaron Davis, the Prowler. Brian Tyree Henry as Jefferson Davis. Is that the dad?
I think so.
Yeah, the dad. Lily Tomlin as Mary Parker. Luna Lauren Velez as Rhea Morales, the mom. Zoe Kravitz?
Yes, it was. I'm sorry.
As MJ? I guess, really? Huh. Yeah. John Mulaney as Peter Parker.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Kimiko Glenn as Penny Parker. Nicolas Cage as Peter Parker.
I didn't know he was in this.
Spider-Man Noir.
I saw his name at the movie.
I love it. Catherine Hahn as Dr. Olivia. Leif Schreiber as Wilson Fisk. Also, we have a lot more names. Chris Propine
played the original Peter Parker that died.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Lake Bell, that's a name. That's Vanessa Fisk. Jorma Taccone, right?
I would say Taccone, but yeah.
As Norman / Green Goblin.
Jorma Taccone, I think.
That's what I said, right? Or did I say Jorma?
I thought I heard Jormy, but I'm wrong.
Jorma. It doesn't matter. It's a name. It plays Kingpin or Goblin. Marvin Cronin Jones III plays Tombstone.
I know who that is.
Oh God. Joaquin Casio, Scorpion. Post Malone is a singer. He plays his music. Cliff Robertson, Spider-Man 2, was used as Flash. Oh, that's pretty cool as Ben Parker. I didn't know that. Stan Lee has cameo. Is that it? Oh, Matt Murdock. Okay, young Matt Murdock of Gwen's Nothing, I guess. That's the names. Cameos.
Is Daredevil. What?
It says young Matt Murdock from Gwen's Dimension appears in an Easter egg cameo during Morales' final train fight scene.
Matt Murdock is Daredevil.
No, I know, but it says Matt Murdock.
Yeah, I know.
Blue on it, but no name. So it's why highlight the character name, but not the actor name? So it was weird.
Because I don't think there was a voice actor to him.
No, then why highlight the name in the first place? We all know who Matt Murdock is.
No, all the superheroes got links. Look at it's the name of the actor and then
oh, you're right. Ew. Yeah. No. Ew. No. In mine, it's I guess some of them do.
It just leads to the link to the superhero page of it.
Stupid. We have Oscar Isaac as Miguel. He comes in the movie later, series movie, next sequel, I guess. Greta Lee. Who's she play? Assistant Leah? Leia?
Is an AI assistant.
Okay. Paul Souls.
Nope. Jordan Tacone
Replaced. Yeah.
replaced Paul Soames with the character.
Donald Glover appears in the background of TV. People want him to play Black Spider-Man for a long time. Yada, yada, yada. Troy Barnes wears pajama pants. Character. What? Whatever. Oh, yeah, it's Spider-Man shit. Don't worry. Brian Michael Bendis. That's an influence design. Whatever. Yeah. Genki Lee. Mom Miles' best friend and roommate Genki Lee appears. Whoever that is.
Oh, he's Miles' sidekick in the comics, I believe.
Similar to Ned Leeds, it says. Okay.
Yeah, I believe in the comics and even in the video games, he's the sidekick.
Yeah. Pixar animator Peter Son was cast as Genki before the character's dialogue was cut from the final film. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's the cast. Since you said there's a lot of awards, let's do the box office, I suppose, real quickly.
There's not a lot really behind the scenes other than the awards.
Well, the box office, like I don't think I'm gonna rant. Like I think the box office.
No, I'm explaining.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the only real thing is when these two were approached by the head of Sony to do a movie, they wanted to do this storyline, the Spider-Verse comics storyline.
Huh, interesting. Oh, it's a comics? This is based on comics?
Yeah, this is an event.
Oh, okay.
So this will be like Crisis on Infinite Earths or something like that.
That's why it's kind of cohesive for a multiverse thing.
Yeah, they didn't come up with this by themselves.
I respect that.
The movie itself has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Makes sense.
People really liked it.
Yep.
Like, people really liked it. Like,
yeah.
Everybody was saying this is the best superhero movie.
I'm one of those people. I still stand by that.
And
I know you're against it. You're probably
that.
you probably hated visuals. You probably thought the story was blah. The characters were blah. The music was too loud and not for you. You either really didn't care for it or you really liked it too. I don't think there's a middle for you. I think you're probably either at like a 5 or 6 or maybe a 9 or 10.
Yeah, they said...
You hear how you know the people? He knows I'm spot on.
They said, yeah, the people really liked it, essentially. Apparently, the sequel did come out. All right, and it won... Scroll. 52 awards.
A lot.
So that starts going through them. Start with the big one here. It won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature.
Heck yeah, it did.
It won 2 Advanced Imaging Society Lumiere Awards for Best Animated Feature Film and Best Stereography? Stereography?
Sure. Stereography?
Like stereography? I don't know.
Probably like photography, but stereography. I don't know.
That sounds like more like sound like stereo.
Yeah, but like, you don't say photography, it's photography. So I'm assuming it's like stereography or something like that. What damn if I know?
Yeah, I don't know. It also won the African American Film Critics Association Award for Best Animated Feature. Mm-hmm. It won the Alliance of Women Film Journalists EDA Award for Best Animated Feature. It won the American Cinema Editors Eddie Award for Best Edited Animated Feature Film. I don't know why they needed to put that little caveat in there. Aren't all films edited? But
some are really poorly edited.
It won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Annie Awards for Best Animated Feature, for Outstanding Achievement for Character Animation in an Animated Feature Production, Outstanding Achievement for Character Design in an Animated Feature Production, Outstanding Achievement for Directing in an Animated Feature Production, Outstanding Achievement for Production Design in an Animated Feature Production, Outstanding Achievement in Writing in an Animated Feature Production, and an Outstanding Achievement for Editorial in an Animated Feature Production.
Yeah.
It won 2 Austin Film Critics Association Awards for Best Animated Film, and the Bobby McCurdy Memorial Breakthrough Artist Award, whatever that was. It also was 6th place in the top 10 films of that Critics Awards. It won the Black Reel Awards for Outstanding Voice Performer, Shamik Moore. It won British Academy Children's Awards for Feature Film, the British Academy Film Awards for Best Animated Film, the Chicago Film Critics Association Award for Best Animated Feature. It won the Critics' Choice Movie Award for Best Animated Feature. It was the runner-up in the Dallas-Fort Worth Film Critics Association Awards Best Animated Feature. It won the Detroit Film Critics Society Awards for Best Animated Feature. It won the Georgia Film Critics Association Award for Best Animated Film, the Golden Globe Award for Best Animated Feature Film, 2 Golden Reel Awards for Outstanding Achievement in Sound Editing, Sound Effects, Foley, Dialogue, and ADR for Animated Feature Film, and Outstanding Achievement in Sound Editing, Music Score for Feature Film. It won the Guild of Music Supervisors Award for Best Music Supervision in a Film Trailer. It won the Harvey Award for Best Adaptation from a Comic. It won the Hollywood Professional Association Award for Outstanding Color Grade in Feature Film. It won the Hugo Award for Best Dramatic Presentation, Long Form. It won the Los Angeles Film Critics Association Award for Best Animated Feature. It also won the Los Angeles Online Film Critics Society Award for Best Animated Feature. I don't know why there's 2 separate categories for that.
I think people included, probably.
It won the Nebula Award for the Ray Bradbury Award. It won the New York Film Critics Circle Awards for Best Animated Feature, the New York Film Critics Online, really, Best Animated Feature. It won the Online Film Critics Society Awards for Best Animated Feature, the Producers Guild America Awards for Outstanding Producer of an Animated Theatrical Motion Picture. It won the Rondo Holton Classic Horror Award for Best Fantasy Action Film. What? That's weird. Whatever. Moving on. It won the San Francisco Bay Area Film Critics Circle Award for Best Animated Feature. It won the Saturn Award for Best Animated Feature. It won the Seattle Film Critics Society Award for Best Animated Feature. It won the St. Louis Film Critic Association Award for Best Animated Feature. It won the SXSW Film Award for Excellence in Title Design.
It's not about the Southwest.
That's not what it says. It says SXS.
No, I know, but that's not.
So that's not what. That's what I read.
I know.
It did say that, so I get what it gives me. It won 1, 2, 3, 4 Visual Effects Society Awards for Outstanding Visual Effects in an Animated Feature, Outstanding Animated Character in an Animated Feature, Outstanding Created Environment in an Animated Feature, and Outstanding Effects Simulations in an Animated Feature.
That's a lot of awards.
Yeah, I mean, not as much as... What was that one that had 90?
Black Panther.
Oh.
Black Panther had a lot of...
Yeah. Whew. Anyway, that was that.
We usually riff on that, but I had nothing riffed about on that. So.
I mean, there wasn't even any, like, weird... interesting ones in there that we usually like, what's that award for?
Because we read those before, so it's like, okay, typical movie stuff. It's a pretty film with a good soundtrack and good voice acting, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a different film we haven't seen in general, so like, yeah, I get why it won the awards. Yeah. Box office?
Yeah, box office.
This movie, also, movie's runtime was 117 minutes. That's an hour 20 something, right? No, hour...
2 hours. What is it? An hour what?
Hour 56, 117 minutes.
17 minutes.
It felt like 2 hours, I'll tell you that right now. As much as I love this movie, I forgot, like, this movie feels long. The budget was $90 million. This movie only grossed $384 million, placing it in the top 30. Sad. Very fucking sad. So, let's do the game. At number 30 with $351 million, a movie called Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit.
Do I need to guess what it is?
If you want.
It's Peter Rabbit. It's based off the children's book.
Yeah, Peter Rabbit. That. I'm not going to read the description. We don't care. At number 29 with $361 million, we have a movie called Monster Hunt 2.
It's an animated film, right?
Nope.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's a sequel. Series, clearly.
Monster Hunt?
Monster Hunt 2.
About a bunch of people hunting monsters?
Well, no. The story continues with Wooba after he parts way with his human parents, Tian and Lan, for his own journey. Peace has not been restored in the monster world after the death of the evil Monster King. It's a foreign film. It's one of those.
It sounds like Chinese, honestly, or Korean.
It does, but I don't.
Because what were the names? Tian and Lin.
Yeah,
that sounds more Chinese to me than anything else. But it could be Korean. Maybe even Vietnamese.
Yeah, sure. I couldn't tell you. I wish I could. I just can't. Well, let's go into IMDb and scroll through. What would that be under? Country, right? Genres. Not that. I don't know. Okay, country of origin, China.
Yeah, sounded right.
China.
Kind of sounded right. I just thought I was being a little bit racist by judging them based on their names. That's why I went Korean and Vietnamese. But
playing it safe by just giving everything.
But so it's probably based on like the Monkey King lore and stuff again.
It looks kind of like that, but since it's a sequel, probably not.
I mean, there's more to that lore than just the Monkey King. You know what I mean? There's all that mythology and mythos is still there.
Wait, it says right here, peace has not been restored in the monster world after the death of the evil Monster King. So probably.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It feels like it's based off mythology, unless it's based on a Chinese book.
Again, I'm not familiar, clearly. And I'm looking at the trailer because it's playing right now. It looks weird. Looks very weird, man. But it looks fun, too.
I bet.
That's an hour 50, and that's a kid's movie. I'm not watching a kid's movie for 2 hours.
Well, I'm not watching a kid's movie for 2 hours in Chinese, or Mandarin, I should say.
True, I guess you watch this for 2 hours. It's a kid's movie. Point taken, TJ. At 28 with $366 million. A movie called The Nun. The Nun.
I feel like this is a horror movie.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
It's based off the series.
I must have caught a trailer somewhere.
Yeah. I think it's the Annabelle series. I don't know. A priest with a haunted past and a novice on the threshold of her final vows. Oh, a novice. Novice? Okay.
Nice.
I'm thinking like novice as in like, oh, a novice are playing this game. No, okay, a novice.
Yeah.
Took me a while. Her final vows are sent by the Vatican to investigate the death of a young nun in Romania and confront a malevolent force in the form of a demonic nun. Sounds like a horror film.
Sounds like an Exorcist film.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like one of those typical, scary stuff's happening in films.
Yeah.
Nothing special. At 27 with $366.9 million, a movie called Hello, Mr. Billionaire. Hello, Mr. Billionaire. Country of origin, China.
Yeah, I know. I could tell by the vague name that they gave me.
It stars Ten Shen, Vivian Sung, Lung Ai, Pierre Bao, Morning Chang. That's a great. I got the Morning Chang. Huang Chang, Zhexiang Xiao, Ki Gambit, Michael J. Garlalap, Lambert Houston. Does that help?
No. I'm going to say.
Want to give you the genre? You probably guess it, honestly.
I mean, it sounds like a comedy.
Yep.
They make friends with a billionaire? I don't know.
It's a remake of a 1985 film.
Okay. That doesn't help.
It's a good movie, too. They remade. Holy shit. It's a black movie starring, not black, it stars Richard Pryor.
Okay, that doesn't help me. Richard Pryor made 1,000 movies.
From 1985, Richard Pryor. This movie we're talking about is called Hello, Mr. Billionaire.
Oh,
yeah.
Brewster's Millions?
Yes. A pathetic minor league soccer goalkeeper was given a task to spend $1 billion in 30 days. If successful, he will get $30 billion. However, he's not to tell anyone about the task and must not own any valuable by the end of it.
Did they not have Brewster's Millions in China? So they were like, we're just going to make this movie.
I mean, why not reskin it for a modern audience? And I believe Brewster Millions, the one we know of, is a remake anyway, so.
Is it?
I
don't know.
Fairly sure.
I just remember seeing that movie when I was a kid. So.
Such a good movie. I used to watch the movie all the time. You know how easy to spend $1 billion, TJ?
It's just harder to spend it and not keep anything. That was kind of the idea.
Yeah, but I don't think that's hard either, right?
I mean, that was the idea behind it, to get him so tired of spending money that he appreciate the money he would get.
Yes, but I think that'd be lost upon me because I could easily spend stuff and lose that stuff at the same time.
I mean,
granted, he kept failing upwards. I'll spend it on this, and I'll easily lose $10 million, but it gets him back $20 million. I'm trying to lose, so
right.
He was doing things that would make it hard for him to lose money.
I mean, you could even, and I don't know how prevalent it was back then either, but you could even go and just put, how much did you lose? Like $1 billion, you said?
In the remake, it was $1 billion to win $30 billion. So I think Bruce's Millions was $30 million to win $300 million.
So to spend that, you just throw it on a bad stock.
I was going to say a bad stock. What's that cryptocurrency shit?
Yeah, throw it in the crypto.
Those dumb fucking the thing that the Paul brothers, the stickers. What the fuck?
How start a app business and then have it go under.
Yep. There's so many ways to do this now, especially nowadays.
We're pretty good at failing. We can figure it out.
Buy a terrible movie script.
There you go.
There's so many things you can do with this money.
Make a $30 million. A $1 billion movie and the worst movie ever.
Yes, let's just remake Borderlands beat for beat. So there's that. 26 to $371 million. We have 50 Shades Freed. We know what that is. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Don't you want to riff about that again?
It's pretty sad when the Twilight books are better than your books. So going on. But to be fair to 50 Shades of Grey, that was just Twilight fans.
Yeah, exactly. And they still did pretty well for what they were. I mean, they made money.
I mean, of course, because horny middle-aged
women. Yeah. There's still people. I get it.
There's always a market for somebody.
100%. 100%. 25, Spider-Man crossed into the Spider-Verse with $375 million.
Never heard of it.
24 was $392 million was Solo. a Star Wars story. It's okay.
I don't know what that is.
It's a movie. It's okay.
Never saw it.
Really?
No.
It's okay. It's not terrible, but it's okay.
I think it's the one Star Wars movie I haven't seen.
It's a necessary backstory. That's all it is. With $395 million at number 23 of Mamma Mia. Here we go again.
Ugh.
Yep. At 22 with $428 million, we have Rampage.
Oh, that's based off the video game.
Who's the star?
The Rock.
Yeah. At 21 with $436 million, we have A Star Is Born.
Someone gets famous
Doing what?
singing.
Yeah, how'd you know that? Did you know that?
I guess that based off the title.
Wow, because it's like the 5th time they made this movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like.
Yeah, no, I just gave the best based off the title. It's an American movie, right?
Yeah, do you know who's in it, though?
No idea.
Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Oh.
A
I
musician.
told you, if it's an American title, I can guess it pretty
Surprised,
easily.
yeah. A musician helps a young singer find fame as age and alcoholism sends his own career into a downward spiral. This movie was everywhere when it came out. I was like, I don't care. Looks so white. Star Is Born. And at number 20, $451 million. Dying to Survive. That's a hard one for you, huh?
That one's just vague enough to be.
An overseas film?
Is it? I don't think so.
It is. The country of origin is.
Of course it is. Of course it's overseas because it's too vague. American naming convention is so bland and boring. You can figure it out. But you go overseas, they don't know how to give you a name that's straightforward at all.
That's good. This one's from China. Again, we'll say China. The stars: Zhang Zhu, Yao Zhao, Chang Yunjiang, Zhao Tan. Cool name, Zhao Tan. I like that.
Are you done butchering the Chinese
I'm trying my best,
Mandarin
God dang
language?
it.
I don't know if it's Mandarin or Cantonese.
Wuzan. Oh, goddamn. Xinming. Xingming. Yang.
I would have to say it.
Ying Ziming Yang. Yuao Wang. Nawin Yi. I feel so racist doing this. I don't mean to do it in a racist way. This movie is directed by Mu Wei Wen. Love saying her names. It's great. Wow, why is this on my list already? Why is this on my list?
I think it's an action movie.
Let me scroll down. Hold on. This movie's genres. No.
Oh, well, then it's a suspense thriller.
Comedy drama.
Comedy. That's not a name you give to a comedy drama.
I mean, apparently they do in China. Does it have any connections to anything? Let me read the description for you, guess. Oh, okay. Oh,
Dying to Survive. Comedy drama, huh?
oh yeah.
You said comedy drama?
Comedy.
The comedy is really throwing me off now.
It's an hour 57.
That doesn't freaking help me at all.
The original title was Wo Bu Shi Yao Shen. It's got a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb, if that helps. So it's kind of good reviews.
No, none of that helps me. I don't know why you're telling me
Because I
all
love
this information.
throwing you off the scent. It's just like you're never going to guess this. This is not like an impossible thing to guess, but I don't think you'll guess this.
The comedy
Dramas.
tag is throwing me the hell off so bad. Because Dying to Survive almost feels like now, since I know it's a drama, feels like it should be like someone struggling with an illness.
So close. It's crazy.
But but I don't know.
Here, I'll give you 2 tags. Chinese drama is one tag. The other tag, drug.
Oh, so someone struggling with drugs.
Kind of.
Yeah, so like they're addicted to drugs and
It's like the other end of it. The story of how a small drugstore owner became the exclusive selling agent of a cheap Indian generic drug against chronic renalic leukemia in China. Some kind of leukemia. So it's like how he became like a drug kingpin, I guess. It seems like.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's already on my list. Man, I am such a pretentious piece of shit.
You are.
I never heard of this film before, but I guess I have. I hate myself. Yeah, that's the box. This is our last time in the box office this year, huh?
Yeah, we did it.
That's not bad. We didn't talk about the 15 or not 20 through 15, so that's crazy to me. So
yeah, we usually do get to that at some point.
Well, I'm gonna say it anyways. Bumblebee was at number 19. That's the Transformers sequel.
Don't know what that is.
The Grinch, the animated one, looks like.
The animated 28.
Yeah,
That's funny.
was at 18. Hotel Transylvania, Summer Vacation was number 17.
Don't know what that is.
Really?
I know it. It's Adam Sandler's Dracula.
Okay. The Meg was at 16.
That was the shark movie, right? The giant megalodon shark.
Yes. 15 was Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's the
Never heard of it.
sequel. And I think we talked about the other ones. So yeah, that's the last time in this box office unless we pick a pick or other stuff. Yeah. That's behind the scenes. That's box office.
I do got, right off the bat, a bone to pick with you.
What's that?
You said at the end of the Venom review.
Yes, as I was watching this, I was like, because I haven't seen this movie in so long, so I don't recall that bit being in here and the graphics being better. So as I was watching it, I was like, oof.
I was like, Marcus told me the scene wasn't in there.
I could have sworn they took that scene out. And when we got to it, I was like, oh, I guess I'm going to be on my phone now. Or I was like, it's a good bathroom break, I suppose. Shit. I was like, oh, no. He's going to yell at me about that. I was hoping he forgot.
Nope.
Yeah, I was like, wow. It's like, oh, okay. That's a long scene. It's like, what, 5-minute scene that kept in?
Yeah, it's a pretty long scene there.
Oh, shit. But yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, if in case you guys forgot what we're talking about here. It's a great movie. I like this movie. I'm gonna gush. The animation.
My first question
is
the Peter Parker in the Miles Morales universe the Peter Parker from the Spider-Man movies? Because they sure imply it in this beginning.
Well, it's it's one of those. It's a multiverse, so it's just be self-referential.
Yeah, but you would think that would be its own universe. But it feels like that they made this universe that universe.
But he's blonde as shit in this and blue eyes, and our Peter Parker's brunette with brown eyes. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. That's why I'm asking.
So I don't know.
Because they literally referenced the movie like 30 times.
They reference all those movies.
Yeah, but they referenced specifically the Tobey Maguire Peter Parker one.
Yes.
In the Miles Morales universe.
Yes.
Spider-Man. Whereas all the other Spider-Man have their own unique backstories.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, does it matter?
It does to a little bit because Miles Morales technically debuted, like this storyline that they're doing is from the Ultimate Marvel universe, which is dead and defunct now.
Yeah.
But if this is supposed to be that universe, then yeah, because then it's like, okay, that's two different continuities, and if you have a multiverse, that kind of breaks the whole point of the multiverse thing.
What do you mean?
Like, the whole point of multiverses is you have all these different things, and they're all separated and exist in the same thing, but if you're combining two lores together, why do that?
Because you can, because it's multiverse, right?
But that's my whole point. Multiverses gives you an excuse to separate everything out.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to combine them into the same universe.
So at that point, I would say it's fan service to at least acknowledge, like, hey guys, remember the Spider-Man you guys know? Well, this is kind of like a different alternative reality.
And that's my second thing and my question for you. Why does this movie get a pass for fan service when this is the fan servicey movie that I have ever seen?
It is, isn't it?
And everything else gets so shit on by you for fan service, but this movie gets an excuse.
Goddamn right it does. Because you know why? I forgot how fan service this movie was.
I don't think I've seen a movie with more fan service in it than this movie.
And I was thinking that while I was watching it, like, I don't know why this was doing good fan service for me, other than the fact it's like, it's self-referential, it's fan service, and it's like, it's the first time this has happened, so I'm really forgiving of it. Like, this is the first time we see a multiverse like this. So the fan service shit they do, and the fan service shit they do in this movie is it's so, like, I don't know how to, like, it's wacky and weird, but it's like, it's not degrading of the fan. It's not bad.
But to me, this is no different than any other fan service thing that we've ever seen.
Like what?
Like anything.
Like what?
Like,
give me a comparison.
I can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Anything we reviewed up until this point, you're saying?
Yeah, everything up until this point. Anything that has fan service that you've complained about feels exactly the same to me, only this is 10 times worse.
It's 10 times worse, yes. And it's more in your face because it's a multiverse. So it's kind of supposed to be. And I'm fine with that, because the first time they've done a multiverse, and it's pushed me fan service.
And that's another thing. Like, I've seen the multiverse thing done thousands and thousands of times.
I'm saying in these reviews.
Okay, in these reviews, fair enough.
And in the comic book shit we've been doing, first time it's happened.
Sure, but it only happens, like, this kind of thing. Well, I guess they do dive into, that's kind of the whole point of that whole phase that's coming up. But
And the fan service they do in this is like a love, and it's also like if there's a good story underneath the fan service.
So that's another thing.
Whereas the later movies are coming up,
That's
the
another
good
thing.
stories are like gone, and there's just like fan service galore. This is fan service galore. Do not get me wrong. But there's a good story.
I would
underneath
argue
all of it.
there's a couple of the MCU movies with a big fan service that have really good stories to them.
Probably, I haven't gotten to them. I haven't seen them, I don't think.
I know, but you already prejudging them.
Goddamn right.
But like,
Goddamn right.
this movie gets a pass for it.
Because I've seen
and
it
you
first.
see this movie has a good story behind it. But if this was Batman, you would say, oh, this is just doing their origin story again, only he's black this time.
They wanted to do a Batman Beyond in this style, and I would have watched the shit out of it.
I'm just saying, you would have been like, oh, this is just another Batman origin, blah, 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 blah. Is it because the main character's black?
100%. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to deny my biases.
Okay.
He's black. He's fun. He's entertaining. He's not a Debbie Downer.
I just want you to admit it.
Why would I deny that? The music is Afrocentric. Rap, R&B, hell fucking yes. Like, this is like a cup for me. Like, oh, thank you. Please, thank you. I feel included now.
This
is
saying,
amazing.
You can't no longer judge.
I am. Because these characters aren't bad. These characters aren't bad how they did these characters. Am I wrong?
I'm just saying.
Whereas the other Peter Parkers are pretty bad.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And you can no longer judge things based on fan service until you see the movie.
Oh, I keep saying that.
But you keep judging the live action. You keep judging the live action Spider-Man movie that is got fan service like it's garbage, but you haven't seen it. But so I don't want to hear shit about you complaining about it.
Because you're not wrong, but I always argue. I am going to get the movie a chance. I'm going to still hate it. I know I am. I know myself. I'm going to hate it. But my argument with that movie is that this and that are pretty much the same, I assume.
But they're not.
I assume. I don't know. You're probably right, because you've seen both of them now.
Yeah, they're not. They have similar ideas as there's multiverses, but the story in this is completely different than the story in that.
This one's better. This one's way better. This is great. This is a heartwarming, good story of a kid.
You want to get into it?
It's a typical Spider-Man story. Kid gets bitten by a spider that happens this time to be a multi-dimensional spider, so it kind of messes up the timeline because Kingpin, don't get me wrong.
That's not...
The spider did glitch, TJ. Does it not glitch?
Did it glitch?
Yes,
I didn't see
it glitches a few times. After he kills it, he goes back to examine that spider. It glitches. He's like, oh, shit.
What was the point of it having glitching?
To tie in because I thought the same thing. Like, that's a have to glitch. Maybe that's why he's got electrical powers and can go invisible. That's why.
I just thought it was like a weird robotic spider made by that company.
No, because I guess it's part of because it was probably like a multiverse spider.
But like the glitch, that's what I mean. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why is it a multiverse spider? You just have it like an advanced spider that gives them electrical powers? Because now it just feels like we're contriving a story into. Because it's multiverse, we have to contrive the spider into this to make this work.
Not really. I mean, it could have been a normal spider. I think it's fine.
But like, if that's what I mean, if it was just a regular spider from his world to create it by some mad scientist or something, I was okay with it. I was okay up until you told me it glitched, and I'm like, wait, that doesn't.
Yeah, it glitches.
That kind of ruins it a little bit for me.
Why?
Because it's like, why? Why is it part of them? Why is it a multiverse spider?
Because it was under the tunnel that was going into the whole where Kingpin, right? Where Kingpin's doing the whole tunnel thing to get his wife and son back from another dimension. So it's in that area. So I'm assuming a spider was affected by that and or came from the multi-dimension. I don't know how the dimension works. It's a multi-dimension bullshit. Yeah, maybe they have spider and they have a spider problem. That spider got loose from the multi-dimensions.
It just feels like we're diminishing Miles' story because now he only exists because of multi-dimensional shenanigans.
Yeah, but that's every Spider-Man character, right? Because like they all exist because of bullshit.
No, but no, because every other Spider-Man origin, they get bit by some kind of spider that, gives them spider powers.
That's what happened to him.
But this one feels like, we have to contrive a multi-dimensional one.
Oh, really? It's just
it can't be, because he can't be the same as the Spider-Man here.
So it's like, I don't get like why it's a bad thing though.
It just feels contrived to me. It feels forced.
Because you hate the movie because already, so.
No, I was actually fine until you literally mentioned it was a multi-dimensional.
Yeah, it's just glitched. Did you not watch them? It was a glitchy, colorful spider.
I didn't see the glitch. I just thought it was like neon colored and like maybe even a little bit robotic.
Yeah, but like I don't get why that's a bad thing. Like it fits the theme of the movie. Okay, maybe it's multi-dimensional. Who cares? It's what?
I just feel like it now. It's the only reason he exists as Spider-Man is because we needed this movie to happen.
Duh, right?
But I don't think that's how he got his powers in the freaking first place.
At minute 20 and 20 seconds, if you get to the, I don't know how you're watching it.
No, I believe you that it happened.
Yeah.
I just don't. It just feels like I don't think that's how he got bit in the comics.
Oh, well, I'm not a comic person, so I'm known.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong, but like, because I'm not really familiar with the Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that he gets bit by a spider. It doesn't cause this whole thing that happened.
No, I don't think the spider caused everything to happen. It just happened to be a multi-dimensional spider.
Just what I'm saying. I'm saying in the comics, I don't think it was a multi-dimensional spider.
I don't get why that matters.
I think because we never seen Miles Morales' actual origin on screen before.
Yeah.
And I think it takes away from the character and by making it a part of the movie plot.
Why? Like I get that, but like it's a kid that has to get bit by a spider to become Spider-Man.
Right. And I don't understand why it couldn't just be like every other Spider-Man. And
because this is like every other Spider-Man, it just happens to be his version of Spider. Like because they're all different.
It feels like
there's a guy that got bit by a fucking pig. Like there's Penny who made a spider robot. Like
right, but they were pulled from other dimensions.
Yes, and this is another dimension essentially.
But that's my whole point. They got bit by their spiders in their dimension.
Yes, he got bit by the spider in this dimension. I don't get the problem. Like, I don't get what you're.
But you're implying is that spider came from a different dimension,
or maybe not. It's been there, so I don't. It doesn't tell you where this damn spider came from.
That's my whole point. If it came from another dimension, I don't like it. If it's from there, it's fine.
What? Yeah. But why?
Because it feels contrived to me. It feels kind of like, it feels like,
that is weird. See how you always say for me that's weird? That's weird. That's a weird gripe for you to have. That's very weird.
It feels like we need to have this connect to the movie, and it's not. And it doesn't really fit with the rest of the story to me.
What?
If the spider's from another dimension, it feels like we had to have his origin fit with this movie.
No, I get what you're saying, but like what? Like I'm just like that's baffling weird to me because
it's a little it feels it's a little bit purist. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what it sounds like. You like this isn't the one I know. So what is weird?
It's a little. I don't really know Miles Morales.
No, but I'm saying this isn't my Spider-Man. So this is anything they do different.
It feels a little. It's a little bit comic purist, but it's also like we need this to be our main franchise, main character, so he's got to be tied to this movie. It feels like almost like a little bit cash-in to me.
How? Like I don't like. Do you feel that way because his uncle's a prowler too, and they connect it and it's so small worldly? Like, his dad's a fire like a cop? Like they're all like
because that all feels like part of his universe, and that's what I mean. Everything else in Miles Morales' world feels like it's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And if the spider came from a different dimension, then it's not supposed to be there. And then it feels forced into the world.
But they mentioned multiple times
because the movie's got a movie.
But they mentioned beforehand while he's walking through school, you feel that earthquake, which implies that Kingpin has been testing this shit out, which has multiple dimension shit's been going on, and the spider slipped through the first earthquake trial. He's down in the area where his uncle, the Prowler, knows about because he works with Kingpin. Hey, kid, I know where to do things at. They test multi-dimensional shit on top of us. Don't worry, nothing's gonna happen. Besides the spider that came through the last earthquake, which is weird now. Like it's like they explain why it's there.
I didn't say they didn't explain it. I explained it. It just feels off to me. It feels I don't like it.
Weird. That's weird. That's weird to me. Because I think I could agree if they like made such a to do about that spider and how to cure him throughout the whole plot. But it's such a throwaway. The kid's gotta get bitten. He gets bitten. Let's keep
maybe
going.
If they went into why that spider was there, why.
But you're the guy. Like I feel like we've switched so much roles in this because you like fan service and hate explanation. I love explanation, hate fan service, and we have totally swapped. It's like, what's going on? Because you're asking for more lore? That's not who you are. It's like,
no, I know.
It's like, what?
It just felt so thrown away.
Because we've seen this before.
But that's my whole point. We haven't seen Miles Morales before, though.
Yeah.
And so his origin should be taken a little bit more with care and not just thrown away. Oh, we just need the spider to happen.
Because the spider isn't his origin. It's how, it's like, okay, you got bit by spiders, how you become Spider-Man. It's how you deal with your uncle's death and the levity of becoming this hero of New York now. After that,
right, and in the rest of the movie, it does it, but it feels like this is so thrown away or just thrown
it doesn't
in.
matter. You're bit by Spider-Man. That's all.
It's the catalyst for the whole plot.
Yeah, but it's like Peter Parker in the dumb Raimi ones, he's bit by spider, and if that's thrown away, bit by spider, I'll take a picture of Mary Jane. Oh well, I wake up the next day being weird.
But we know why the spider's there. We know why it happens and why he's
We know
there.
why this one's here.
No, we don't. Why is that spider in that random sewer?
I told you. The earthquakes, right? Because from the test from Kingpin.
This is all assumption on your part.
They say this stuff. If you watch the movie and pay attention.
They never show the spider leaving the tunnel
my God, we
or
have
anything.
Switch rolls. This is so fascinating. This is so fascinating. Wow. So you want a whole 20-minute bit of this spider being hatched and making its way downtown through the tunnel system to bite the kid on the hands? Like there was no
reason they could. There was no reason why they couldn't have shown it.
What are you doing here? Oh my God!
It'd have been like 3-second cutaways. You could have shown it. I'm just saying.
We have switched roles. That's so fascinating. There are so many times in older episodes I have argued this kind of shit. And you're like, no, it's a waste. We get it. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, but like, again.
That's so fascinating.
Because this is the first time we see Miles Morales.
The first time we see
Peter Parker.
I mean, yeah, like you're not wrong, but like at the same time. Oh, hold on. I'm at the scene right. The spider has a name, a number on it. I don't know if this means anything. Hold on. It says Alchemax 42.
Yeah, it's the name of the company.
Yeah.
So I assume they made the spider and that had that abilities and stuff. And it came and bit him, and that's why he was able. That's why he got the electrical powers to turn invisible, because it changed his DNA based on their experiments in there. I didn't think it was a multi-dimensional spider.
But it's phasing in and out, so it's probably a happenstance because of the multi-dimensional testing. And
yeah, and I didn't catch the phasing in and out too. Maybe it was just affected by.
Yeah, probably. If this movie's assuming we're smart enough to pick up on this shit, so
but like if it was affected by
the testing,
just by the tested in, and it was in this universe, Miles Morales was right next to it. Why isn't he affected by it?
Because the kids in the beginning, when he's walking to past his old school, is like, hey, did you feel that earthquake last night? He lives pretty far from where they tested this shit
out. But he was literally down when they turned the thing on.
The second time. The one when we see him, Spider-Man die.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's like right in proximity. If it's going to
we don't know how close the spider was to it, because we didn't see the spider, because we didn't see the spider's origin, so we don't know how close.
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
Maybe it was in the testing. Maybe it was part of the testing. Who knows?
I don't believe I'm making this argument either, but I think we need a little more information.
Holy shit! Wow, this is weird. So I think you want to find a reason not to like this movie as much, or give a reasons why you don't like this movie as much, which is fine. I don't care. But I'm just surprised you're arguing this.
I didn't even think about it until you told me about the glitch.
It doesn't matter. It's just a spider glitches. Who cares?
That's what I thought. Oh, it didn't matter. But now that it's from a different dimension, it does matter to me. It bothers me.
Weird. And it can bother you. Like, I'm not the person who made this movie. I can't really give you the final answers. But from what I'm seeing and guessing and talking about this, it makes sense enough to me.
But my initial reaction to it,
movie. Who the cares, right? Like
my basic reaction to it was, oh, they created this weird spider, like the bad guys did. It got out, it bites Miles, and he becomes Spider-Man with different powers. That makes sense to me. But multi-dimensional spider, that feels a little contrived and like forced.
And maybe they didn't make the spider because, as we see in the lab, that all scientists are really eager about this shit. Liv is really eager. They're taking samples off the Peter Parker they find, like, wow, multi-dimensions actually exist. This is fascinating. So maybe they did make the spider. Who knows? They don't explain it because it doesn't matter. And in fact, we spent so much time on this podcast review about this damn spider. It was fascinating to me. It's like, wow, who would have thought this dumb throwaway spider would have taken like 20 minutes of this damn review?
I'm just telling you how I feel.
And I know, like, I'm not angry. I'm just really surprised that we switched sides and have argued about this for so long. It was like, holy shit. So
I don't know. I just think it takes away from Miles's origin at that point.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, unless it's not from a different dimension, then I think it's fine.
Weird. I don't think it affects his origin at all. I think his origin's still fine.
Here's another thing. Yeah. This feels like a like, obviously this is Miles's beginnings here, but I don't think this is how he started in the comics either.
Yeah, you're being a purist, which is fine.
No, and it just feels like they couldn't give Miles his own story, and they needed all the other Spider-Mans to make sure that he could have his own story.
Makes sense.
So,
like, I don't. That's probably, if that's true, it makes sense because you have Tom Holland's universe going on right now. A Black Spider-Man movie, like, that would confuse the main people. So let's make it a Spider-Verse weird throwaway kids movie. And it had a hard time marketing and probably getting this through. That's why this movie didn't do as well. And I remember people not seeing it. So it's like, I didn't see it in the theater. So it's like, I get it why they did it this way. It's like, it's a hard sell during MCU Tom Holland shit. Have a black different Spider-Man going on. Two Spider-Mans, weird. Let's make it a multiverse. Okay, I can believe that now. It's chewable, digestible for me.
Okay, we can move on.
So yeah,
I said my piece.
That's fair. I was just surprised that Spider had an issue for you.
It didn't until you pointed it out.
Okay. Miles Morales, new school, learning new shit, fish out of water. This has a lot of things I should hate about movies. I have bitched about in the past 150 episodes. Yeah,
again,
I'm aware while watching it, like, why you should hate this. Why I liked it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm watching this movie. It's like Marcus complained about that and that review, complained about it, and that review, complained about that and that review.
Yep. Oh, this movie is just so good. It's like so good. I can watch this on repeat.
It's like it has all the worst qualities that you always complain about.
Oh, it takes all this quality to make them good.
It makes no sense to me why this movie gets a pass.
Because it's good. It's good. Is it not good? Is it not a good movie?
It's because it's black. It's okay.
But is it a good movie, TJ?
We didn't get to our scores
I don't care, because we've done multiple reviews where we just go from the beginning, like, yeah, Logan, great movie, guys. We've done that multiple times. I'm showing my hand.
We spent like an hour and a half on Logan.
Yeah, I know. I showed my hand. I showed my biases. This is a good film, despite the things I should hate about movies. And preached by hating movies. This is a good movie. It's an Elseworlds movie. It's great.
What you hate?
I know.
This
is everything I should hate, but they did it so good and so well. So, not because it's a black film, just the art style and the cinematography, TJ.
This is the second Elseworlds movie that you've liked.
I know. I like the Constantine one, right? The Dark World one, or whatever it's called, Dark Justice League.
Oh, no, that's not Elseworlds. I was talking about Gotham by Gaslight.
That's okay. It's good, but like, I don't know. And it ain't a Spider-Verse.
No. But you like that one too.
So Miles Morales, new school, gets overstimulated, gets bit by a spider because his uncle shows him an area, turns to Spider-Man.
And that's another thing. Like, the uncle turning out to be the bad guy, that's another trope that you hate.
Oh, I know. When I first saw it, I was like, no! Which makes sense because they even say in the movie, yeah, uncles die, man. Your uncle's going to die. He happens to be a bad guy. You have a hardcore origin story, bro. Sorry about it. It's like, no, and the death scene's like, no, not Uncle Aaron.
You would argue so bad that that's so small world that that's so small world that doesn't work.
My arguments are times I am wrong about. Okay, we both know this, TJ.
I'm just saying.
Such a good movie still. I don't care. So Small World Uncle is a bad guy because adds layers.
And not only is Uncle a bad guy, but Dad's a good cop and follows all the rules.
And his mom is a nurse, and
yeah, so he's the bad guy in the family.
He's a smart kid too, so it's a great family for him. It's just
I mean, he's Spider-Man. Spider-Man needs to be smart, or else he won't survive.
True. And he's got, again, small pond. His old school, he was top king, essentially. Like, everyone liked him. He's popular. New school, whatever. He's just new kid. Who cares? So fish out of water. I should hate that, right? Love it.
You should hate
great.
that.
Love it.
There was a scene I did like in the school. Actually,
which scene?
Where he gets a 0 on the tests, and the teacher's like, you can only get a 0
on a true or false quiz, mind you.
You can only get a 0 if you try to get a 0, and then she gives him a perfect score. And that's a good teacher. I like
great teacher. It's great movies. Love it. So yeah, he's trying to fail out school because he wants to go back to his old school. But
actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the relationship between the dad and Miles reminds me of Peter Parker and Dennis Leary's character in Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, yes. And we like those relationships. We like that relationship, I remember, right? I remember us like praising how good and how well acted and portrayed that was in his movies. Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Yeah. They taken from different movies.
Yeah, they did. This movie is stolen really well from a lot of things and presented it on a nice, fancy dish. And I ate it right up, TJ. I was like, can I get another, please? Seconds, please. Love this movie. I can't criticize. I'm sorry. I can't say anything bad about this movie. I'm going to try. I just got nothing. This real world Peter Parker dies because he's attacked by the Green Goblin in a monster form, which is really cool. I like the villains in this one because I haven't seen these versions of these villains and some of these villains before. It's like, cool. I knew you wouldn't like it. I don't care. I love them.
It just felt it felt like very sci-fi techy
Yes.
to me,
Yes. Oh, yes.
and I'm not really into sci-fi tech.
Yeah, you're missing out, man. It's great. And if you
Especially it kind of takes away from sci-fi techie Spider-Man girl later when that's supposed to be her thing.
fair, but she fits into it though.
Yeah, but she looks like she should fit right into this universe, but she's not.
She does, though.
So it's like,
I like what you're saying, but I liked it. So the Green Goblin works for Kingpin and all these other Rogues Gallery, Spider-Man kind of work for Kingpin because kind of have to for reasons, I don't know, small world shit. Because Kingpin's making a multi-dimensional bullshit to get his wife and son back because they died. He misses them really badly. He's willing to sacrifice the world to get to them because love and not be able to move on and yada yada yada.
You know, I never really dug into Kingpin's past,
Yeah.
and I'm wondering if this is actually not like this storyline, but like those are his
Motivations.
actual family in the comics, or if they took that from the Daredevil TV show.
Yeah, so I only know that from this and that. So I don't know
Right.
how I don't know. But I do if they took it from that show, I like that way of Kingpin. Like I'm here, I do my things because of my wife and kid. So I like that.
Yeah, it was fine. It just made me wondering if they took him from the TV show, or if there was actually comic lore behind his relationship
Both?
there.
Because this
I
movie
thought so.
is taken from visual media and the comics, I feel so. Both, right? Oh.
Anyway,
Anyways, Kingpin kills the OG Spider-Man during the bout. Peter Parker, new one, Miles Morales, gets the dongle, the MacGuffin to stop the thing. Other Peter Parker show up with all the universes. Shenanigans happen. This new Peter Parker learns his way to become a real Spider-Man and stuff's a bad guy at the end. All shenanigans happens in the middle. Dr. Ock's a female, great. Yeah, this movie's the bad guy is his uncle, dies in it. It's good. Marries Aunt May in this movie is a badass. OG Peter Parker's Aunt May knew he was Spider-Man, so assumed she was about the secret lair and helps his kid become that. It's good. Like I don't know to talk about this movie. Like what do you hate? What can I argue about this movie?
I mean, you could talk about the other Spider-Man, that the biggest part of the movie.
Yeah, but they have there's the second big Spider-Man is Peter B. Parker because he's from the B planet, I suppose. Yeah, funny stuff. He's there to mentor Peter Parker and his universe. He and Mary Jane lived a life, got divorced, and he got depressed. He's upset about it.
His Aunt May died.
His Aunt May died, yeah. So his life is hard, essentially. It's like not as going as great as he wants it compared to this Peter Parker's who died in this one because him and his Mary Jane got married. His Aunt May's still alive. It's like living the gold.
He died in this one because in the Ultimate Universe he died in that.
Of course.
That's why he died in this universe.
Yeah. So this Peter Parker Beast teaches his kid to be Spider-Man. They got good chemistry. I don't know what to say.
There's still 4 other Spider-Man now.
Yeah, but they're like so. Who cares? Like they're barely. There's Noir Spider-Man, which is Nicolas Cage. He's there. There's Peter Porker. He's there.
It was an actual comic book from the 80s.
I figured. There's the Spider Girl with the anime one, Penny Parker.
Yeah, Penny Parker.
And then there's Gwen Stacy, right? Or just Gwen?
Spider-Woman.
Stacy?
Gwen Stacy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Gwen Stacy is Spider-Woman. She's great. She plays the Gwen Stacy. They do their things. They don't really have roles in this. They're just there to be like, we're other Spider-Men's people.
Gwen Stacy is in a big part of this movie.
Yeah, she's a love interest, but like what does she do in this?
Is she the love interest? Because they don't really follow through.
Yeah, she's just there to be there. She's the twist of Gwen Stacy. That's it. The other Spider-Man it's only him and the big Spider-Man that do things. The other ones are just like, get us back home.
Yeah,
that's it.
Which sounds like another complaint to me.
But I love it. They're there to fight the villains who are Scorpion, Tombstone, and Doc Levac and Prowler. They're there before screen time. I should hate this movie, but god damn it, do I love it, TJ. And the soundtrack, oh god, this soundtrack's so good. I listen to it all the time. This is top 3 soundtracks for movies. It's this, Guardians, and Black Panther. Those are top 3 soundtracks of these movies, in my opinion.
It was fine.
You're crazy. Yeah, like
nothing stood out to me.
There's a big because you're fucking weird. There's a big third act weird fight in the multi-dimension. You can't tell what's going on. It's weird.
Was Stan Lee dead at this time?
Yes. Stanley has a cameo in it, but there's a little. Yeah, he's dead at this time. That's why there's that little quote at the end.
Okay, I was wondering because that sounded a lot like Stan Lee. The Stan Lee.
This might have been one of his last recordings of cameos, but he was definitely dead at this point.
But he's not credited in this.
Is he not? He is. He's in the Wikipedia, at least he was.
Was he? I didn't hear you say his name.
And it says, thank you to Stan Lee and Steve Mexico at the end of it for telling us we aren't the only blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's like love letters to him in this movie.
I'm talking about in the Wikipedia
Yeah, no, he
page
was in
with
there.
the credit. I don't see him. I didn't hear you say
I did
him.
say him. You don't pay attention when I talk sometimes, TJ.
I am literally looking at it
What
right
are you
now.
talking about? It's in there.
Wait a
Scroll down.
What?
Now you fucking pull the shit back up. You don't pay attention to me. Where was it? What are we doing? Spider-Cross. Scrolling down. Stan Lee. Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee appears in a posthumous cameo as character named Stan, who sells a Spider-Man costume to Morales. This is additional voices in that paragraph. So 2 paragraphs under the list, midway through. Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee. I said Stan Lee makes a cameo in it.
I didn't hear you say it.
Hey, you don't pay attention to me. That's fine. But yeah, this movie's great. That happens. Has a lot of things I should hate about it, but I just love this movie. Credit roll. There's a post-credits scene. First off, though, it's like Stan Lee, we miss you. Should I read it? I'm gonna read it. From Stanley says, "The person who helps others simply because it should or must be done, and because it is the right thing to do, is indeed without a doubt a real superhero." Stan Lee. R.I.P. Stan Lee. So there's that. Credits roll. And then post-credits is teasing Miguel, who I think is the villain in the sequel. He gets a multi-dimensional bullshit doodad. He's going to go travel. And the first thing he does is go back in time to mimic the point at each other meme.
That you hate.
Yes. They do him a meme.
And that you hate,
Yes.
so you should hate that,
I loved it. I love it still. Know why? It's a fucking cartoon, TJ, so they can do whatever they want in this fucking movie. I'm cool with it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I love this movie. It's a cartoon. The fan service is fine.
How many animated movies have we complained about?
All of them.
Pretty much.
Every single one. This one, I wish I could tell you why this movie is just makes me so happy. God damn, it's so good, TJ. And I truly think, not because it's a black film, just because just the visuals alone, I give it all the passes. It's a very pretty film. I can sit back, relax. The soundtrack for both the score and the music they chose, the selections for this, I just really dig and vibe with. This movie just gets me. And like this is the first multi-dimensional bullshit that's happened, so I'm not tired of it. Like, this is fresh and new for me. Like, this is great. This is fun. I was like, yay, this movie's nice and it's whimsical. And I love it. It's got heart, TJ. It's got good messaging. And yeah, the characters die and the cheesy stuff happens, but like, the characters have to get to me. I like them. Okay. I should hate Nicolas Cage as the noir. Like, if this were to come out now, I would rag this film to death. But it came out 2018 before the Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield bullshit came out. Came out for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness shit.
I don't know how much in production those movies were, but okay.
But this came out first. It stuck the goddamn landing really well for me. Love it. I love it. There's nothing bad that can be said about this movie besides personal preferences.
Except of all the things that I've said up.
Well, the only thing you've really said was, what'd you say about this movie? You did the spider.
I countered like everything that I pointed out every time that there was something you would normally hate that is better than the movie, which is a complaint.
But did you like them? Like, what are you? You said things I would hate. How does TJ feel about the things in this movie? Because you have not said anything about how you feel about this movie. So, TJ, what do you feel about this movie?
I feel that this movie was extremely overhyped.
Yes. Why?
To me, by everybody, and it's not as good as you think it
Crazy.
is.
That's
the story is just another basic blend of Peter Parker's origin story, like every other Spider-Man origin.
Which is part of the joke in this movie. Hey, we're gonna do it again, guys. Here, they even start that way. Hey, we're gonna do it again. Here's my origin. That's the part of the running joke in this movie.
That's because it's a joke doesn't mean it makes it less true.
You're not wrong, but it's part of the joke.
But it's just another Spider-Man story. Yep. And then it's got literally all those tropes that I have talked about. It's got like small world stuff, everything else in there. Like, these are all complaints that you would have made throughout this movie, and you would, at the end of it, would have gave it a 2.
Yeah, but these characters, like, did you not feel connected to these characters? Did you not care about these characters? Did you not, like, get into the story? Like, the real story in this movie, did you not care about at all?
How? There is no...
Miles and his dad. Even Kingpin was like, I want my wife and kid back.
You barely got to know any of the characters. Kingpin's in it for like 3 seconds. Because you know these characters,
right? There's nothing to know about these characters.
They show you his motivation in a 30-second flashback, and then, which you would also hate, and... And sure, Miles gets a lot of character development because they're introducing the guy for the first time. But why does Miles Morales' dad got more character development than the other Spider-Man?
I wouldn't, because they're the main characters. Those characters are just joke haha characters. This is their world, their story. Why would they not get those?
This is called Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes, but like also,
so
these are the anchor points, right? That's the term people use for these multiverse shits.
I'm just saying.
This is their world, their story, so we're going to care about them.
The regular person in this universe who is just, hey, I'm a good dad, or trying to be. I'm just Dennis Leary, you know, over
Later
again.
on, when I find out, I don't know how the sequel goes, but when I find out my son's Spider-Man, now we're going to see his reaction and feel for it, like his turmoil.
That we've seen already.
We don't know.
Yes, we have seen this story.
I'm saying not this story.
Not in the Spider-Verse story.
So we have. I haven't seen it.
But we've seen the story before.
A variation of it, yeah.
So, but that's my whole point. You would be complaining, oh, this is just another variation of the story.
Yeah. This is good, but this is a good variation.
So
don't care about I'm talking about you. How does TJ feel about this stuff?
I'm just like, this is a weird position you've put.
I know, because normally I should trash and like this 2-hour film 0 out of 10. I know. I'm very self-aware of that, TJ.
And that normally makes me defend the movie because as you're being too harsh on it, but you're being so overly generous.
This is a good movie. This is a good movie.
You're letting your biases come through and not really looking at it objectively.
Well, I am, because everything you're saying, I 100% agree with. But this movie presents those things in a fun way. As of the 160 episodes.
That's what I'm saying. My point. I'm going to prove my point right here.
But yeah, go.
Marcus, what do you rate in this movie?
I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Exactly. Yeah. Proved my point right there.
How so?
Because it's not a 10 out of 10 movie.
What are you giving it? A 5 out of 10? 6 out of 10? Because that's what you feel it is? Maybe a 4 out of 10?
No, this movie is a solid 8. Okay. It's a solid 8. It's a good movie. Yeah. But it's not like groundbreaking.
But it's
not.
Yeah, but for me,
fantastic.
That's my review. This is a movie.
I understand that.
Movie I can have on any time of the day and will sit down and fucking watch it. I could have 2 minutes left in the movie. Guess what? I'm sitting down and watch those last 2 minutes. I could have the beginning. Well, great. I got 2 hours to kill now.
But like
this is a movie that's on. I'm gonna watch.
I've seen you struggle with scores in other movies because as you're letting your bias take over, and you're like you actually thought about it, but you're not even giving it a critical think. I feel
I am, because everything you're saying I can agree with. Like the critical things you're saying I agree with, but like I enjoy this movie more than I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like Logan has its flaws, still give it a 10 out of 10. Good and the Bad and Ugly has its flaws, still a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
this has plenty of flaws, but like this is delivered in such a way.
I don't think this movie holds up to those standards.
For me, it does. Like if I give Black Panther a 10 out of 10, well, you're right. That movie is like it's just a generic fucking movie. This is just great. Like I'm sorry. Like I know the things are just so hammy, cheesy, cliched, and done to death before, especially at this point in the multiverse reality we live in. So like I get it. Like you're right. I should be hating this film. I really should be. Of all the shit from the past 160 episodes I spewed of like, Small World, Fish Out of Water, this, that, and the third.
And my whole point is your visceral like of this movie makes me feel like I have to be more objective and look at it from that point of view.
That's fair.
Like I did like the movie. I thought it was solid. I think it's a solid 8 movie, but it's not perfect by any means. It follows the same formula as practically every other superhero movie, and it's like, and it doesn't deserve the pass that it's getting, but I get that you like it, and that's fine for you, but it's
so if I gave it a 9 out of 10, you'd be cool with that?
I mean, yeah.
But like, why?
Because 10 out of 10s are supposed to be the pinnacle of what movies are, and this isn't.
For me, this is. For a multiverse cartoon film that's made like this is the pinnacle. I'm sorry.
And I just don't see
That's fair. That's why I gave it an 8. That's why I gave it a 10. Like, I don't see why I should give this a lower rating.
I'm not trying to get you to give. I'm explaining my score.
I know. Like
I always tell you, you can give you whatever you want. It's your score.
I know.
I'm just explaining my side.
I know. Like the past animated films we've seen, I've ridiculed to death. They're bad films, unarguably bad films. Like Wonder Woman, that one we hated. That's a bad film.
That one is a bad film.
And the movies, but there's been movies I've dragged through that I still gave 5, 6, and 7s. At like,
but there's been a few solid ones that you were overly harsh towards for no reason.
Well, the Batman ones, right? The black, red.
Not
hood.
even that. the Teen Titans one just a couple of weeks
Garbage.
ago. You literally
Trash.
complained about it. It was fan service.
Which one was it?
Literally.
Which one was it though? I forget which one. I'm trying to remember.
You literally did this movie.
Oh, go to the movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is a movie not for me. I
But
think,
they had the same freaking tone.
no, not at all. That one
Yes,
was
they did.
fart, stupid, poo-poo jokes, which I like, but like that was just so dreadfully bad and boring and awful for me. That's why I gave it a 2 or 1.
I don't think you want that.
No, I
low,
think
but-
I started off like unbiasedly trying to give it a 3 or 4, but the more we talked about it, I was like, no, this is like a 2. I'm like, nah, it's like a 1. I think I gave it a 1 at the end.
Like
by
literally
that.
all the things that movie does besides the childish humor, this movie does.
Yeah. But like that was bad for me. That's why I gave it my 1, because it's a bad movie for me. Like I cannot sit through that movie again. Whereas this, it just tickles my brain in all the positive ways.
Yeah.
It makes all my endorphins like, the world's fine, Marcus. This is great. World peace exists. There's no world hunger. This movie's a 10 out of 10. Like, yes, movie, you are a 10 out of 10. Like,
Okay.
I was looking at this, like, there are 2 movies out there that are really bad films. Year One, starring Jack Black and Michael Cera, directed by Ramus, I forget his name, can't think of it right now. And there's a movie called Land of the Lost, starring Will Ferrell and some other people. Those movies are garbage, TJ. They're probably 2 or 3s out of 10s. They're comedies. For some reason, they tickle my brain. And I give those movies 7s or 8s, knowing that they're trash films. So, like, I'm fully aware of, like, the reality of movies being what they really are, but how I feel about them.
You know what it might be my problem with
Yeah.
it is I don't get that. There's not a movie that does that for me.
Which is fair. That's why you're the comic
So-
guy, not the movie guy.
So, like, there's nothing that I can't look at objectively and tell you what the problems I have with it
Yeah.
are. Even my 10 out of 10s, I have issues with those
Yeah.
movies. There's an objectiveness to it. And there isn't, like, that part of me that turns off that's just, like, I don't understand it, maybe.
What do you mean?
Like, this completely biased, it touches all the right spots
It does.
for me.
Like, because, like,
And
how
this-
movies start, like, the movie starts on a note, like, even when it's doing its, like, produced by credits, and it's like, oh, this is like a rebellious cartoon, weird animation style going on. So at that
I don't
point,
even
you're
remember
either in or
that.
you're out. And then it keeps going, and it's like, okay, then it's got voiceover monologue in the beginning. I used to complain
Oh.
about that. Show, don't tell. Like, just stop the voiceover shit. And so, like, it has all the things, but, like, since the visuals are so, like, pretty to me.
I will say this
Yeah.
though. The animation was definitely smoothed out
Yes.
from that preview that I watched because I didn't get sick once watching
Yeah, I'm
it.
glad.
So I don't know what they did in that preview or that one scene in that animation because it was like maybe
Probably
choppy.
compression or something. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, something was wrong with it because I couldn't watch it, but this I didn't have any issues with it. this
Even that
time
scene in
around.
this movie was way better.
Yeah,
Way
it was way
Yeah.
better. Yeah, I don't know what the difference was, but it was not nearly as bad.
Yeah.
And like all this to be said, I still did give the movie a high score.
I know. Trust me, I know. Like, I'm not
So-
angry at the score you get. You could give it a 2 out of 10. I'd be upset about it. I'm not gonna lie, but like, okay, sure, give it a 2 out of 10.
Like I didn't have a problem getting through this movie. I liked the beats when they happened, but like I could not help myself anytime one of those beats came up.
Yes,
And not only just in these reviews and other things that we
Yes,
talk
yes.
about, and the back of my brain just gets so frustrated
yes.
sometimes, and it's like, oh,
And I was watching this movie, and there's things would happen like, I should hate this, and TJ's gonna bring this up. And I'm watching, like, oh well, I like it in this for some reason. Like, again, the uncle being the bad guy. Like, I would normally vocalize my hatred for the small world. Of course, that's gonna be a thing because, of course, I know
Uh-huh.
myself. But it's like, I remember the first time I saw it, it was like that hit me. Like, oh no! And the uncle dies. It's like, oh yeah, of course, uncle's supposed to die. And they bring it up like, yeah, but it's still sad. And it just gets me. Like, this is good. And yeah, my bias is probably because it's black, quote unquote, black main character. So it's like a black film. It's like maybe I feel more attachment to it. I'm not gonna deny that's probably definitely that thing, and the music makes me more attached. But I don't know.
I'm not judging you for that. When I brought that up,
I know, and that's why I didn't deny it. Like, yeah, of course I have biases.
I just wanted you to admit it because, like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny my biases towards shit.
like, because, like, we had the same issue with Black Panther.
But to be fair, I still give that a low rating.
Right, but like I had to talk you into it essentially.
No, I know. I mean, to be fair, that one, the initial review, I gave it an 8 out of 10 just to fight your 5 out of 10 because I was like, this is for the
Uh-huh.
culture. But for the second review after that, I was like, no, it's like a 5 or 6. Like, it's not It ain't great.
Yeah, I know.
Whereas this one, I cannot be talked down off of.
I'm not just pushing back against.
Yes. Yes.
There are the things that should be pushed
Yes.
back on. That's all
And
I'm saying.
I truly, and it's weird because, like, I truly think if anyone were like, if someone who hates this movie were to come up to me and tell me why they hate this movie, I'd be like, yeah, you can hate it. I'm still giving it a 10 out of 10. Like, I just cannot find a flaw to make me budge on my 10 out of 10, even though the flaws are there. And
I'm just curious if this movie starred Peter Parker and not Miles Morales, if you would.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, if the main actor was white and it was Peter Parker, and there's the same voice actor Peter Parker's like Peter B. Parker and the other one, or like just different.
No, take the same movie, like even the soundtrack, down to the soundtrack, and just change the color of the skins. If you would like this movie,
I'll be 110% honest. No, it'd be 8. 7, just because how many times can we keep seeing the same white faces? You know what I'm saying? And then I would go to my bias of like, I've seen this Peter Parker do this before, but I haven't seen Miles Morales. So maybe if I saw, if this was a Gwen Stacy film, I'd be down for it because it's different. So if it was just Peter Parker again, that's why I don't care about this Tom Holland shit. It's like, it's Peter Parker again. Like, I do not care. I've seen it before. I'm going to see it again. I'm going to see it later on again. That's why Bruce Wayne. Don't care. How many Batmans do we need? Now, if they would do a Tim Drake, any other Bat family, even if they're white, I don't care. I'll like, okay, cool. Someone else. Great. Finally, something different. I don't need Peter Parker again. I don't mind that there's two of them in here, but since they're not the main, even though this one's still kind of main, he's like a side main. I felt for this Peter Parker too, actually. Like, oh my God, he's so regretful that he didn't have time for his Mary Jane. Like, I felt for him.
But like, here's another question.
Yeah.
Then say it's still Miles Morales. It's still black, right? But we just followed the typical Spider-Man origin.
I'd be bored. It would not be good. I would give it a 5, 6 because we've seen that already. We're in the 2018s. We have so much technology. Give me something different, and this is different.
Yeah, all right.
So I don't want to see the same origin. I don't want to see the same characters. I don't care. We've seen it already. Oh, but it's someone else's interpretation. Don't care. Still the same story. This is the same story, but just different.
It's weird what you judge things on and what I judge.
I know. Oh, I want different stuff. I don't want to see the Peter Parker again. I don't care how faithful it is this time. I've seen a Peter Parker.
Like, you judge things based on everything else that's happened. Almost.
What do you mean? Yes, I do. I do. Because if you're going to put money into telling me the story again, make it worth my time.
Or as I judge things on an individual basis and what I'm experiencing.
I can't do that. I'm sorry. Like, okay, like what's recent out here right now? Like the new Game of Thrones that they have, House of Dragon. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm sorry. It's a prequel.
I have a issue with prequels myself.
There's that. I know where shit's ending up at, essentially. Even though it's 1,000 or 100 years before, I don't care. I know where it's going to end up at. To a shitty ending of the Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. So, like, I'm biased.
I don't agree with that, but whatever.
So I'm like, that's like most remakes. I already saw the other one. It's not going to ruin the other one for me, but I don't need to see the remake of the thing. I'm sorry.
See, I kind of disagree. I think after a certain period of time, I think remakes are necessary.
Yeah, I'm not against them usually. Like, okay, do it. It's been 20, 30, 50 years since whatever. So make it. I get it.
So for an audience, more modern audience, they experience that story that normally wouldn't because of biases like a black and white.
I get it. So like the Disney cash grabs that they're doing, the live action shit. I get why they're doing it. Cash grab.
Why they're doing it too. The problem is they're doing the
100%.
They're changing the story when they don't need to.
But there's that. But like, okay, do it. I don't care. I still have my originals. I don't give a shit. Gonna make Emperor's New Groove for the 15th time. I got the other one. I like it.
They make that movie more than
not
once.
Yet, thank God. But they're going to. As the recording, they're doing Lilo and Stitch live action.
Yeah, but I don't think Emperor's New Groove is Disney.
We're on computers. Let's look it up. Who produced?
I mean, it may be, but I don't think so.
It was directed by the screenplay. I don't care. Does Disney own Emperor's New Groove? Yeah, it's a future animation. It's one of the last 2D animations that I believe. So yeah, it's Disney.
I think it was part of the Disney lineup, but I guess the animation looks Disney, no doubt about it. But everybody was drawing the same kind of animation.
If I recall correctly, people who were punished making this made Shrek or something like that, or vice versa, whatever the thing was. But yeah, there's their story behind this. But yeah.
That's why I thought it was. That's why maybe it was a DreamWorks or something.
When they do a live action version of this and bastardize it, because they're going to. Don't care. I have this one. Oh, they're going to ruin Lilo and Stitch again? Okay, I have the other one. Mulan, the live action remake. Garbage. I got the other one. I'm cool. But I get why they make those things. New audience, new cash grab people. If they did it and changed it like how they did the Spider-Verse movie like this, I might enjoy it. Who knows?
I don't know.
I love this movie. I'm sorry I gave this movie a 10 out of 10, TJ. I apologize how much I love this movie.
I mean, I'm glad you like the movie. This is the kind of the point of this podcast is to do stuff that we like every once in a while.
I know.
You know,
And I knew since the beginning of the podcast, I told you this is going to be one of the few movies that give a 10 out of 10. And I was hoping I would be wrong about that. But God damn, it's a beautiful movie. Like, wherever you phrase that, it's just, because it's like it's a love note to comics, man. It's like, animation, TJ. Good. You can freeze that at any frame. It's like, oh yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. Look at the details. Do you not get that?
You're talking to the wrong guy out animation.
Yeah, but you read comics though, so you should be like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, but I don't read comics for the story. I don't read comics for the art. I read it for the story.
But like, come on. There's gotta be some artists you kind of gravitate towards more than others. Like Liefeld versus, I don't know, Miller.
Like, I gravitate to clean art,
yes,
if that makes sense. Like, newer, clean art. Like, it's really hard for me to read an old comic because the art's not great to me.
Really?
So, yeah. But I like pretty much the watered down, bland, just on the page kind of almost computer generated.
I respect that.
Art. Like, I like it clean.
Like this.
And I can't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Movie.
I like this movie. No, because this movie's like stylized, and it's just like there's some comics artists that do stylized art, and I hate it so much.
Wow.
There's like they go out of their way, and it's all artsy and stylized, and that's another thing like that. Like anytime there's a stylized thing, there's a part of me that just hates the pretentiousness behind it.
Purist.
So, and I am a purist when it comes to the art. Just draw the thing good. Why does it need to be funky lines and stuff like that?
Oh, that's why I'm there for a comic. If it's got good art, give it to me. I don't care how bad the story. I might probably read the story. I just want the art.
I like good art too, but like when you take it so much, take the art and it's abstract to a point where it's like, no, I'm out. Like I'm very bland. And I don't even see CGI and stuff. Like apparently this is CGI and 2D mixed in there.
Good.
I couldn't tell it. I couldn't tell it.
So good, TJ.
It all looked the same to me.
Such a good movie.
So, like, I am the wrong person to talk about visual effects.
I know.
At all.
But this is like this. I just want to bathe in it every time I watch it. Like this is good. But you gave it 8 out of 10, like a weirdo for some reason.
Because I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a solid movie. It's just you make me point out the flaws in it.
So if I weren't here and you should do a solo podcast, do you think you would give it higher or no?
If I was doing a solo podcast, I'd probably go through it more of like how we used to do it, like point by point, and I would point out the things that I point out, and about be like, this is where they did it well. This is where they, this is why this works here. This is how it works here. Because it's a solid, good movie. But, like, I mean, I won't lie. Part of it is the movie was extremely overhyped for me.
Again.
Like, extremely. It couldn't. It was never going to live up to those expectations.
No. Again, day one, I knew that going in. For you. You're going to love it, TJ. You're going to love it.
But not only you, everybody.
It's a fucking film.
And I disagree that it is the greatest comic book movie ever. 100%
What
disagree.
is so far, as of recording? What is? Logan?
I think Logan and Winter Soldier are way better.
God, I think this is up tier with them. Especially for a first outing with... No, those ones are probably better because we've had more time with those characters. But for a goddamn outing, this is good.
It's based off of a story that's already been made.
All the stories we've talked about have been made already.
No, Winter Soldier is an original MCU story.
Oh, sure.
Whereas they took the comic format of the crossover Spider-Verse and
Winter
just
Soldier,
put it on screen.
Is it not based off anything else?
I mean, there's a Winter Soldier storyline, but it wasn't the story we got.
They took stuff from it, probably. I don't know. I don't care.
They took story, but I believe this is a 1-for-1 adaptation of Spider-Verse.
Or did Spider-Verse come out after this?
No, the comic book series came out 2014. No problem. And I didn't read through it fully. I didn't get a chance to, but looking at the cover, it's the same people.
Now you're making assumptions now.
I read through
some of it, not all of it. Yeah, I skimmed those Civil War, so they just took it from beat.
But from what I've seen, other than the Miles Morales stuff, it's pretty much the same.
Maybe. Can't be, because there's got to be so many stories. I mean, so many pages they took it all. I don't know.
The overall premise is what I'm saying.
Same thing about Civil War.
No, because they didn't take the same overall premise. They took story elements.
What's the overall premise of the original story, Civil War?
It focuses on which
I don't know. The one they took from. I don't know. The one that's most likely like.
Are you talking about the movie or the comic?
The comic.
So The comic is about Bucky coming back as the Winter Soldier, but that's only a part.
But it happens in the damn movie.
But like I said, they adapted elements of it. They didn't take the entire story and put it in there. No, they did.
Close enough.
They everything in the MCU pretty much is its own version of the story.
MC Universe, yeah.
Whereas this feels like it's just like they took Gotham by Gaslight and put it from the comic onto the screen. And I'm not saying that's bad.
It sounds like you're hating, though.
I'm not saying that's bad.
It sounds like you're saying it's bad.
We always complain about that they didn't take the story.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're making this a bad thing.
But I'm just debunking your thing. Is this the first time out there?
No,
and when
visually.
it's not, the story's already.
I'm saying in this movie media. I'm saying. I'm not saying the first time ever. I'm not saying it's the original piece of shit.
I'm just saying, but I'm saying it's easier to do that with an already established, well-loved story.
Every MCU is like that, though.
No, not.
They're taking, like I said, they're taking the best parts of things and made its own thing. But like they've taken.
But that's my whole
same
point.
Thing.
They're adapting different parts of it and squeezing them together.
Since we both haven't read the comics, I don't know how true this is to the comic. I don't think this is that true to the comic. So I'm trying to defend this movie. But even if it was, I don't know. It was just still a 10 out of 10.
That's fine.
But yeah, 10 out of 10. Greatest movie ever. Definitely watch it. If you guys feel differently, get in the comments and argue about it. I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to read it. But, interaction's good for the algorithm.
I will.
I hope they yeah, TJ, you're wrong. This is a 10 out of 10. Like, yes, my fans. Hype me up.
I won't tell you if they did. So
they will. Oh, we got someone talked in our comments. I'm like, oh, what they say? They said you're a shithead, Marcus. Like, oh, well, at least they commented. I remember when Doc Ock was like revealed, and people were like, she's a female. I'm like, who cares? She's great. I love her in this. And when they revealed that she was Dr. Ock, my jaw dropped when I first saw it. I was like, oh, she's Doc Ock?
Oh, that was another thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I guess.
Justin was the same way when he saw this movie. You guys are taking the fun out of this. When I saw this for the first time, I was like a little kid watching this movie. Like, this is amazing.
Soon as I saw the uncle, I was like, oh, he's the bad guy.
Oh, man, not me. I was like, I like this Uncle Aaron guy. What are you talking about? Like, he's the Prowler.
Especially when they were telling me he's the outcast of the family and stuff. I was like, oh, I know where this is going.
I was on the edge of my seat this whole movie when I first saw it. I'm like, you guys got me again. Oh, TJ. 2018. I was 26. I was so gullible back then. TJ, take it away.
Now that we did it, it's done.